Alright.
Is it going?
Yep.
Alright, man. Well, welcome back to was it Word on the Street? Back in Las Cruces, we call it You Talk I Listen, but we're here in Artesia. It's Word on the Street. We have Kevin. He got a game coming up here in a minute. That's Coach Kev. We got Dylan Byers. It's a new brother right here. Go ahead and tell him about yourself a little bit, Dylan.
Well, my name's Dylan. I work in Navajo. Jordan told me about this, and I've been kind of feeling like I've been falling away from God a little bit, you know what I mean? So I kind of wanted to be around some people that would influence me in the right way and kind of get back on the right track, you know what I mean?
Most definitely, bro, most definitely. So I heard you do some rap, man, like freestyling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We were talking about that a little bit earlier. What got you into hip hop and all that?
Well, what really got me into it was back when I was a kid, you know what I mean, in the 90s, when I feel like the era of music was real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People were always talking about real things on the streets. The more that I grew up, I realized that everybody was on the same path in music, you know what I mean? It was all about money and drugs and women, and I didn't like that, so I wanted to put my own point into music, so I got real deep into it and started doing my own thing.
Most definitely, bro.
And I don't know, I feel like I want to get real lyrics back into music, you know what I mean? I'm tired of hearing everybody just talking about the same thing, you know, it's the same point just mixed up in different words. And, you know, I'm tired of that. I want to get some real lyrics back into music.
I heard you told me earlier that you was making a mixtape.
Yeah.
Is that correct? You make a mixtape? Yeah. What do you think like the overall message of your mixtape is?
I would say the overall message of my mixtape would be basically about rappers in the industry and about how fake they are. Yeah. Everybody's always talking about how real they are and you know how hard they are, but I mean, how hard can you be when you're making millions of dollars, you know, just corrupting the youth pretty much. And that's like my main point is how the youth today is brainwashed and corrupted by rappers. And you know, they're just made to think that, oh well, you know, going to prison and getting shot and shanked and you know, like that's cool, you know what I mean? Like, how cool is that to get stabbed? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Have you ever come up with that kind of lifestyle? Were you ever
I mean, whenever I was, I started gangbanging when I was 13 years old. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And the whole time I was in school, you know, I was pretty much a gangbanger, rolled around with the Southsiders and stuff like that. And whenever I got in high school, I started realizing the real message that I wanted to put out with my whole lifestyle. And I tried to go away from it, you know what I mean? They didn't like that, so the whole time I was in high school, I was just fighting, you know what I mean? I got kicked out of school my 11th grade year, and a lot of friendships that I thought, you know, were friendships, they got broken, and you know, I guess in a good way, you know, it was good that got broken, but it kind of hurt me. A lot of those people that I thought were my friends, you know, turned on whenever I truly, you know, came out with who I wanted to be. So I mean. Yeah.
How old are you, man?
I'm 19.
19?
Yeah, I'm about to turn 20 this summer.
That's okay, cool, bro, cool. And then we got D-Weezy. Hold on, man, let me get this mic on you, or this camera on you real quick. This is Coach G right here. What do you coach, man?
I coach 9th grade boys white team basketball.
All right, yeah, and this is your establishment. All right. What is this place, man?
We call it the Shot.
How big is that? How big is the TV?
TV, probably about 32 inches.
Okay.
It's not that big. No, man, this is basically my home where I reside. Yeah. Outside of my actual home, so I do a lot of so-called business and startup relationships here with my customers. Started about a year and 4 months ago. Yeah. And it's done some good things for me.
I heard that you were #1 in the nation for a little while.
1 month, man. I can say.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, we did go 1 month last February actually. Yeah. So we'll see if we can come out this February.
What is this is Herbalife, right?
Yeah. Herbalife. We sell nothing but Herbalife products. You know, anything that your body basically needs to feel healthy and motivated to.
How's Herbalife changed your life?
Oh man. I can't say honestly that Herbalife's really changed my life. It's just been a gateway to new things. Yeah. And, like Dylan said, I mean, I was at a rough point in my life whenever Herbalife kind of fell in my lap. I continued to pursue it. And, it brought some good things in my life. You know, not only health-wise, but settled my life down. I moved home to start this shop. brought my wife, which was my ex-girlfriend at the time, back into my life, gave me another chance to kind of mend some ends there, and then my parents.
Wow.
You know, got to get close to my parents again.
That's good, man. That's real good.
I can't say I was, you know, I'm totally on the right track, but that definitely kind of just paved a whole new road for me.
Yeah. So most definitely.
Herbalife was just, I could say, the platform, just the establishment of my new life.
Wow. Okay. Cool, man. Cool. And how old are you again?
I'm 22.
22. How old are you, Kev?
20.
You're 20. 19, 22, 20. 22, dog, for real. we doing some things, Artesia. We doing some things, y'all, for real. All right. So, okay, going into 2013, have y'all considered making any resolutions, any changes up to this point? Dylan was talking earlier about he was definitely wanted to make some changes in his life. But anyone want to speak on anything like that? Any resolutions you got?
Like I said last time, it's a better me.
Better.
In every aspect of the way. I mean, the way I talk, walk, listening, interact with people.
Yeah.
I mean, just everything. Make a better image of myself than what I may have had in the past.
When you talk about image, what do you mean?
How others view me, how the community views me, how society, you know, family, just friends, everybody.
Do you think it's important what other people think about you?
To an extent.
Yeah.
To an extent, because you don't want to be looked at as, I guess you could just say a nobody, or not a nobody, but just a zero, like a bad person in society. I don't know what the word would be, you know?
Yeah.
Just like a negative image in society. You always want to have you always want to have a light, a shine to you. You know, a certain way.
Most definitely.
But if you care about too much, I mean, it's just a certain extent where I think you should care about it.
All right, man, for sure. What about y'all? Y'all got anything y'all want to change? Anything in particular that you really want to work on this year? Any one thing?
I kind of talking about my music. Sometimes in the past, I would find myself at parties and hear people rapping, and I would just I guess I call myself a hypocrite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just so easy to rap about, you know, the things that come easy when people are talking about drugs and money and stuff like that. And I find myself getting too far into rapping about getting money. You know what I mean? And that's kind of my resolution to focus more on, instead of going out and just freestyling and, you know, whatever comes to my mind, like really sitting down and writing and getting a positive message into my music.
All right, most definitely, man.
Jay, it's been constantly, it's like an uphill, you know, battle, and, you know, slopes and valleys and peaks in life. So it feels like this is honestly the first New Year's resolution I hadn't sat down and thought about.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, constantly I'm always putting my, you know, challenges in front of my face, and I could say right now my biggest challenge is my word. You know.
Is your word?
My word, yeah.
Okay.
My
wow.
word, discipline kind of comes along with that. You know, doing things that I don't want to do, but I have to do, and half the time I choose the things I want to do rather than the
that
things
you need to do.
Yeah, that I have to do or should do.
Yeah.
And so my word is really something that I'm trying to improve. Yeah.
Amen, bro.